Hi there. Wanted to take a moment and help you through the process of correcting the Chromebooks that were put into Destiny under the wrong record. We know that you worked hours on this, and we are sorry that that clarification did not come through to help you be sure that they got into the master record previously. And we just want to start by saying thank you for taking the time to fix this problem. And we hope that by educating and refreshing some ideas that this problem will be avoided in the future. So we're going to start. By now, you should have gotten a spreadsheet from Mislabeled that has given you a list of the Chromebooks that were put in the wrong category. So you will see here that these particular Chromebooks were put in under G3 and G4 models, and they are actually the Chromebook 2016 HP 11-inch G5 model. So again, that's what we're correcting today. And I just wanted to take a minute and take you through the process. When we come into Destiny, we want to go under Catalog, then Resource Search will populate here. And then we just want to simply search G5. Now you can put in here a Chromebook G5 or what have you, but this will give us what we need as well. When I search here, and I'm using Clayton Middle School today just to give us a great example and a hands-on example here. And when I search here, I'm going to see that no matches are found, and it tells me to please find another item. So this naturally makes me think, okay, well, the master record hasn't been created. I'm going to go back and find a different model and just put it in with that. And that is what happened this time. But that's, again, why we're trying to kind of give you a little bit of refresher of the best way to go about this. The reason why we simply can't go back and just find a different model is because that does affect our DLMI reports, our state reports, our tech profiles. It affects your school when they're looking at items that need to be purchased in the future. So it is very, very, very important that we get the right resources put in under the right record. So with starting this today, the reason why the G5 does not populate here is because Clayton Middle School does not have any G5 Chromebooks yet. Today, they're trying to put some in. So rather than just going and choosing a different record, we want to come back to our search here, and we want to expand what we look in. When we create master records at Central Services, they are housed until these devices are added to your school. That master record is housed within this Johnston County Public School resource in Destiny. So you want to change that to Johnston County Public Schools. And again, this G5 is here, and now we can search. When we do that, we will pull in that master record, particularly for our school, and we can begin adding items. As mentioned previously, it is very important finding that exact record. So you want to take a minute and determine, are the devices that you have, is it a simple G5 model, or is it a touchscreen, or is it now even there's an EE model associated with this particular Chromebook? Obviously, if we're looking at Chromebooks, this Apple iMac G5 is not the one that we would want, but you do want to take the time and just look at all of the items that populate. Being as specific as you can in your search does help narrow it down and does save you time. So in this case, we are trying to add in the Chromebook that was, the year is 2016. Even if they are being purchased in 2017, the model was still in 2016. So don't let that date confuse you. HP, we also want to check to make sure the screen size is correct, and that is an 11-inch screen on these particular models, and again, the G5. This is, now that I've determined this is the correct Chromebook, I'm going to come over and click Add Item. This, I can begin the process of moving all the information from the spreadsheet over into Destiny. This spreadsheet will show you all of the barcodes that were in Destiny as they were. We're going to reuse those. We have gone in and deleted these barcodes so that they may be reused. And all of the information here is what you will need to make the record accurate. So we're going to take and copy this barcode. We're going to come back into Destiny and paste it. We're also going to find the serial number for this particular device. Excuse me as I scroll over. Again, going to copy and paste that here as well. We want to focus on our intended use. Most of these are for students, so we will leave those. They are available, remembering that Chromebooks, all of the home locations should be in the Media Center, and then they are checked out accordingly. So we're going to put Media Center for 30. They are available and usable. We want to come down and find our funding source, and we see that on our spreadsheet as well. So we want to use this PRC XXX, and we might not see that particular one since we had kind of a generic example there. So we're just going to choose PRC 014. We want to come back and make sure that even though it is the 19th of February that we are correcting these, that is not the original date of purchase. So we want to make sure that we find that PO and we correct this date to the first day of purchase. If you're not sure, then again, you should be able to come back here to the spreadsheet with the date acquired of April 6, 2016. Come back here and fix your date and then save it. And I know I didn't do that, but for the sake of time on the video. Then also the salvage value, you want to come in here and put this salvage value that was here. The purchase price was $202. And actually, I'm sorry, it's not the salvage value. It is the purchase price. So we're going to come in here and put $202. And if you have the purchase order number, you could certainly put that on there. So we have gone, and there it is on our spreadsheet. So we're going to come back here and copy and paste that. And so we just want to make sure that we take a look here. Do we have everything from this spreadsheet put in? So we know that it is not Title I. It is not part of AIG instruction. It has not been retired yet. So this is just part of that report that runs. We have been able to put in our funding source, our date acquired, our purchase price, our serial number, our purchase order. We will check that department and also our custodian. And we may not find our particular custodian here. Yep, but we're going to choose whoever the custodian is at your school for these items. And again, it will tell you this. Michelle Turnage would be this one. And then the other thing we were going to check was also, you can see even I am double checking things. My department, we're going to cancel that and take us back to that record. My department here is technology. And because that is not available, we're just going to grab Media Center as our department. But again, you see I'm going through the process of taking the information from the spreadsheet, making sure that I use all of this information to create the record. This is one barcode and one serial number for the device. So we are going to make sure that all of this information is accurate, and then I'm going to show you how you can duplicate this. So once I am sure that I have double checked all of this information, and again, Title I and AIG instructions should not be checked here unless it indicates that on your spreadsheet, because they are not, these devices were not part of that. So then I'm going to click Save. And when I do that, it is going to save my record, and then I can come back into the record that I just added. And I want to come over and duplicate this item. The reason why I want to duplicate it is because I want the exact same information, except I need to add another device with the barcode and serial number. But all of this information down at the bottom is going to be exactly the same. So when I do that, it helps me go back to my spreadsheet, copy and paste another barcode, copy and paste another serial number, and I can continue to add the devices that way. Be sure that all of your information is correct. And again, reach out to Michelle Turnage, Krista Leverett, Heather Pennica, Amy Stanley, if we can help you in any way. Thank you again for going back and making these records complete. Have a great day.